Welcome back to Brittany in the Morning. If you're returning, hey. If you are new, hey. Subscribe and like. All right. Well, today I want to talk about making a clean swap. Clean swap is moving into a clean living lifestyle. Clean swapping is taking your products that are full of junk and collusion and corrosion and things that are not good for you and bringing in the clean things that are non-chemical based and that will enhance your body. So clean swapping is a really good thing. I personally am clean swapping. If you missed my goals of 2019 video, I'm going to link it below, but you should go watch it because I kind of go in depth of what I'm trying to do this year. But part of that is clean swapping. The reason I want to talk to you about clean swapping, because it should be self-explanatory, is because I got a clean swap, but this girl right here, I'm a member of Broke by Broke. We ain't got it, and I'm on a budget. So I'm going to talk about how I budget and what I'm trying to do to reach my goals for 2019. Because I feel like I talk about it a lot and people ask me questions and then I'm just rambling. But I just want to give some examples of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And I have a few categories that I'm working with. So what I do first is every month, I want to say it this way. My income is different every month. So I take every month and I budget per the next month because I have an anticipation of what I might get, and I round down and try to make sure that I have everything covered. And I have a lot going on. Like I have a tuition payment and rent and then multiple bills on top of other things, and then I'm trying to invest in all of this beauty right here. So you have to really sit down sometimes and map out what you're going to do. So what I do is I go on my Excel, I map out my paydays and expectation, and I like to go below the expectation because I don't want no surprises and to be messed up later. So I color code each check or each pay period, and then I match them to the bills of what I'm going to pay. You know, sometimes things get rough. I'm going to keep it real. Things get rough. Sometimes you got to split a bill. Sometimes you got to rob Peter to pay Paul to come back around to Peter. But if you do it and you write it down, you have a better chance of not kind of being in a hole and kind of accomplishing things when you lay it all out, because you kind of have an expectation, but you leave yourself a cushion for incidentals. So that's where I'm at. So what I decided to do for my clean swap journey is I try to invest in myself in 3 ways. I try to buy a skincare item, a makeup item, and a household item. So being a beauty counter consultant, a lot of the times, a lot of potential clients say to me, you know, I really want to get on track with, you know, doing the clean thing, but I look at the price and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, I went, whoa, with you. But what I suggest is to do what I do, where I invest a certain amount in myself a month. So I give myself a budget of about $50 to $80 a month that I'm willing to put into to either all 3 of those categories or one of those categories. But here's what I do. I have these expectations for the month. So like, for example, I want to swap out my detergent because I'm almost out, but I want to move to a cleaner detergent. Well, this week at Target, they have, you buy 2, you get a $5 gift card. So I'm like, okay, I need to prioritize that purchase because I want the money back to go towards another clean purchase. Also, when you buy things, like I like to wash with pods instead of pouring detergent. I feel that I can kind of map out and budget off that way because of how many loads I get. So I think a bag has about 40 pods, so that's 40 loads because I wash once a week. So about 40 times 2, that's 80 loads. That's only like a little over a year of loads, depending on like if I stick to 1 load a week. Now, of course, I'm going to have to do like sheets and other stuff, but that gives me means to be like, okay, I got to rework this back into my budget at that time. Another way that I saved and went clean, because I try to find little things. Like if I see something that's easily affordable, like I'll grab it and just swap out. I swap my fabric softener sheets for these wool balls. These are from Trader Joe's, come in a cute little bag, and they're just wool. So there's no extra chemicals in it. I don't have to buy it when I run out. They'll last me forever. And then these 4 of these balls, you toss them in the dryer with your clothes, and they work as a fabric softener. Because I noticed too, one, if I have to buy detergent and fabric softener, it's an extra expense. This was like $5, maybe a little bit more, but it's a one-time purchase. Like, you're not purchasing it all the time. 2, I noticed I used to itch. Like, my clothes used to make me itch from fabric softener sheets. I don't know what's in them, but those sheets got me itching. So this was one of those easy clean swap items. And they even encourage you, people like their different scents. You can just put essential oils into the wool balls to scent your clothes. Easy, clean swap, very affordable, and it saves you from fabric softener sheet purchases. So that was one item. So back to, the personal. So those are kind of like the household things. Like, I'm going to get on the cleaning stuff and all that later. But those are more on the personal items, or not personal, household items that are easy to swap out. But I capitalize on the chance to use a coupon or get a deal. So for when it comes to personal and makeup, I have committed to swapping over to beauty counter products because I love, love, love them. They are great on performance and it is worth the price. But a lot of things are sold in sets, which actually are a very, very good deal. However, I don't feel that I personally need a whole entire set because I'm not going to use like an eye cream or a night cream. Not my thing. But I know that I want like a cleanser, a moisturizer, things like that. So you kind of look out for the specials. So say I wanted to buy a whole set. I encouraged my clients who are like, I'd rather buy a whole set. And I'm like, great, because if you do that, I would advise you to invest in the membership where you get 10% back from your purchase, as well as free shipping over orders over 100. Great thing. But I have other clients who are like me, who are like, A, I don't need a whole set, and B, I can't afford that. All for it. That's when I say you invest in one thing a month. You purchase one thing a month and build your set. Like, for example, I'm starting with the cleanser. I already have a lotion, so I'm going to start with a cleanser. So I'll get my cleanser. Then I might get a serum. That's for my skincare. But when I stagger them, I also stagger when they run out. So I'll be able to replenish in a staggered motion where I'm not having to buy a whole set multiple times. I will forever be staggering my purchases so I can stagger my finances, stagger my investment. That's how I'm doing it. Same with makeup. They offer a Flawless in 5 set. If you haven't been on my Instagram, I put it on there. It's a great value. Go look at it. It's on my Instagram and my Facebook. If you're not on there, go and get on there. But Flawless in 5 are 6 items that you can do an entire face in 5 minutes. It has the brow gel, the foundation, the concealer. I'm all for it. However, I don't have the means to get all that at once. It's $150 right now. This is February. It's a limited time offer. You do get a free gift if you buy the set. Just putting that out there. This is not sponsored. I'm just putting it out there. But I personally can't swing that. So I was like, okay, well, what do I use the most out of those items? I really like the brow pencil and brow gel. I was like, okay, I'm going to get those 2 items first. That's about $45. Okay, that's my monthly investment. I'm going to start with that because I use those the most. So I'm going to start there. And then I'm going to get the foundation, which I never wear. But if I wanted to do a quick face, I got it. And then concealer. So it's like, build your set. If you can't clean swap in one big sweep, that's fine. But as long as you're constantly making an investment in yourself and you set a goal, you'll get there. Don't break your bank just to get there. And I just find other ways to save money. You got to look at different stores. Like, I don't have the means or the time to get to a lot of stores. Different stores like I used to. So I kind of get stuck shopping at the same 3 stores, which is fine. But I have to measure out how to save the most money with doing that. So I try to go to Costco. Costco is my other thing. Like, when I try to do some of my budgeting, they don't have as many like clean items. They might, but like, you know, it's Costco, so they have random things. So you gotta catch stuff when it's there. But when it comes to clean eating, I go to Costco because I can get my keto stuff, like my big bags of cheese, and I can stock up on meat, and I have to get meat. And then I can buy little stuff from like work and get like, you know, my greens or something. But for the most part, like my savings on like Kerrygold butter and cheese and the meats, those come from Costco. Also, another clean swap that I'm making that members of my family have made, I'm swapping from using aluminum foil to parchment paper because it's aluminum. So yeah, so that's something else. You can get the big rolls from Costco, or like Costco has the low sodium broth packets, and you can get a whole set and like have broths and make soups and stuff. So things like that are something that are easy and affordable. But again, you budget. If I can budget like $100 a month on Costco, that'll last me like 1 or 2 months. I'm kind of going every other month to Costco to get chicken, because I think I can get through 6 weeks on one package of chicken thighs. So it's just really, really, really worth sitting down, budgeting, figuring out how you want to do your clean swap journey. I'm doing great on that. Like this month, I'm definitely buying those 2 makeup items I told you about, and I'm buying shampoo and conditioner, and I'm buying my detergent. That is a $60 investment in myself, but I laid it out, and I can do that. And I encourage everyone to make their own clean swap journey. And I know I talk about Beautycounter all the time, but it's because I truly believe in their products. But find what's right for you. Beautycounter did put me onto an app called EWG Healthy Living. I'll link that below. But that app is like an app you can go and scan something, and it will list out all of its ingredients, and it can tell you its allergens and its cancer risk. And this is probably why I keep talking about clean swapping, and why I think it's important to get everything, and why I'm switching completely over to Beautycounter Cosmetics, is because there is so much stuff that you don't think about, you know, in your everyday products. Like I read a thing like how there's components of formaldehyde in mascara. I'm like, okay, you know, or I wear lipsticks and I eat it, you know, it's on your lips, and then you're like, oh, it's gone, where to go, because it's in your body, stuff like that. So I just wanted to highlight the importance of the clean swap. And when I talk to people about it, everyone's eyes get big and they're like, oh, I can't afford it. And it's like, there is a way to live healthy and live clean on a budget. I am a grown-up college student, so I got the college bills along with the adult bills all in one, and I'm still making it happen, and I'm still going to be able to meet my clean swap goals. And I just want to encourage others to know there is a way. Don't be afraid. But again, I love to share this journey with you. I'm going to try to keep you updated as I buy things. What I'm buying, what I'm getting, why I'm getting it. But definitely map out your own journey. Make a clean swap. It's healthy for you. You know, like it's really important to live clean. I think now that we have so many more opportunities and there's so many more products out there than they were before, I think that a lot of companies turn a blind eye to what's healthy instead of what's affordable for them to make their biggest dollar. So, you know, it's just time to invest in yourself. You know, you might have to spend a little bit more money, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's your health. So that's what's important. Well, thank you for listening to me ramble about my clean swap. I know I tend to jump subjects a lot, but I just wanted to share how I'm doing it on my budget and how you can do it on a budget. Any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to email me, comment, like the video. Make sure you subscribe, because I know some of y'all are out there watching without subscribing, because I see the analytics. Just saying. But yeah, and just know that none of my videos are sponsored, so I just want to give a disclaimer, because I guess I have to say that too. But come check me out. If you want to check out some beauty counter products, I'll link my website below as well. Check out my other videos. But yes, as I get things, I will share them with you. I like to share probably more on Instagram. I think I'm going to do more sharing of like the immediate buys on Instagram. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Brittany in the morning. I will share my shopping stuff with you there too. So until next time, smooches. See you later.